I'm gonna listen to her.
Yeah, because she has wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You are trying to teach me something that you have never done.
Mm-hmm.
And I can listen for the differences very quickly.
Yeah.
I got that at 4 or 5.
They noticeable. Yeah. When I started getting those lessons, in 96, 97.
How old were you then?
I was 6.
So we was around the same age.
Yeah, same age. Only difference, okay, so from first grade on up, when I got out of school, I would go to my grandma's house. Nobody was there except like my great aunt, like 2 of my great aunts. Teachers are like, I got a bunch of teachers in my family.
Yeah, you told me that. You told me that before.
So they were always out of school super early. I don't know how they managed this. Maybe because they was, teaching. They had already been teaching for 30 years. So whenever you're a good teacher, I say this. And look, shout out to the teachers right now. Yeah,
I'm a teacher too. Whenever you get a system in your classroom,
mm-hmm.
you start to find ways to minimize time.
That process.
So now where you have like a novice teacher who may take them another hour after school
mm-hmm.
to prepare the next day.
Yeah.
A seasoned teacher can prepare for the whole month. In one day.
Mm-hmm.
They can connect the lessons, be like, okay, we're going to connect this with the kids, we're going to do this, we're going to put them here, but we want to learn these goals, objectives, and standards.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to, an educator can do that.
You just start talking teacher.
Yeah, I did,
real quick?
Because an educator a person's an educator, when you learn how to do it, the process the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different kids.
You know what? That sounds like another lesson. Okay, so the reason I know when I started getting lessons is because it was a landmark event. My mom got remarried. Okay, so
never knew this either.
Originally, I was born January 25th, 1990. I was born into a situation where my mom was married to a man who was abusive. So a year or two into that situation, my mom was fed up. She said, "Hey, I got this little boy to protect. You're not protect. Actually, you're the enemy. You're causing bodily harm to us." So we left. We went back and lived with her mom, my grandmother.
I love my grandma too.
Yeah. So
my mom went through I'm parallel. I went through a similar thing. My mom, we went and lived with my grandma too.
In the divorce. While she was divorced.
Yeah.
That's what they did. So anyway, in that household, I had my grandmother and her 4 sisters and their parents, all under one house.
I didn't have all that. It was like me, but the house was so small. Is that when you got 5 people in a house meant for 2?
Oh yeah. Oh y'all, it's packed. It's packed. Like so this house only has 3 bedrooms though. 4 bedrooms. We had 7 people. Ooh, 4 bedrooms.
Somebody sitting on the floor. Like couches or something.
We had dens, living rooms, bunk beds, pull-out couches.
What's up, Zebra?
What's going on, Z? But anyway, so my mom and dad
we miss you.
We do.
I was
actually about to.
Yeah, we miss you.
And you know what? Z, I got to talk to you. I'll hit you up after the podcast. But anyway, my mom got remarried. We stayed there for about 4 years. About 4 years because we moved when I was about 5. So my mom got remarried, and we'll just call it 96, 97. And my stepdad, I don't call him my stepdad, that's my dad, because he had been raising me since I was 5. He would give me these nuggets, man. And I would never, okay, so my dad, he worked 20 hours a day. That's my motto, because he got up at 5 in the morning. No, I take that back.
And this got your mom remarried, right?
Yeah, this is the remarried husband.
I want to make sure we connect the dots.
Yeah,
I don't want people
dots.
Thinking that the one that was abusive is the one working 20 hours a day.
No, I don't know.
Typically abusive people don't work 20 hours a day.
You know what? Because working 20 hours a day, I don't know how you got the energy to be abusive, guy.
You don't got
it anyway. So Pops, he would leave at 5 o'clock at night, right? He would be gone until 5 in the morning. So he would then get some sleep until like 7:30, go do another job until 4:30 in the afternoon, do that all over again. So when I would see him or whatever, when we would spend time together, it was always quality time. It was always just that quality. And so he would give me these nuggets, and just what you said, just when you master a system, it doesn't matter about the pieces.
No, it's systematic. The processes are the same. The processes are like processes. This is the thing when people don't realize about systems. the processes don't change, don't alter much. But what can alter is more of like how you do the processes.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the process of, for instance, get business.
Yeah.
You have to get clients. Clients have to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Those clients then have to spend money with you, and then send other clients to you, or you go get more clients. That's the process.
Yep.
But how you do it, how you do the process can shift.
A million ways.
Can shift. Battery went dead. We done. Okay. Good. That's actually good. Yeah. So the process can change and shift a million different ways.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, once you understand the process, though, I feel like as black people, and this is my opinion. This is my opinion off of just making an observation for about 2 weeks now. So don't take this to heart, everyone. Look, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
This is not based in facts. I think melanated people know more about the process of things, but they never got the platform to have that for them to make money with. For example, let me see. We know the process of farming because we were slaves for thousands of years. I mean, sorry, hundreds of years in this country.
Yeah.
We know the process. We know how to grow the stuff. We know how to do all that. We know how to farm, but we never got the platform, which is the land.
Yeah, we never had the land to actually apply the knowledge to actually
capitalize on the process.
Capitalize and profit
of the process that we created. That we labor off of. Now, check that. I got that lesson at 5 like this. Josh, this is my dad talking to me. Josh, the game don't change, just the faces and the names. Oh, he told you at 5?
At 5, guys.
Give some claps for Josh Daddy at 5 years old. That's some real.
Listen, I have adult friends that I poured that knowledge into now. That I got at 5, that they never picked it up. They never got that nugget.
The game is the same, man.
The game don't change. It don't. Just the faces and the names.
So once you learn to play the game,
you got it.
Hey, go play Monopoly. Like,
that's it.
The game of capitalism does not change. The process of capitalism does not change. The faces change, but the process don't.
Nope.
Matter of fact, the faces change so much. You can go from having a black, liberal, president who still had to follow the process of capitalism.
Yeah.
Or you can have Donald Trump, who tell you a capitalist. He tell you I capitalize off the system, and he still do the same thing. He just telling you he doing it.
Just telling you he doing it.
One told you, one didn't, but they did the same thing.
They did the same thing. But yeah, so
timeless knowledge, timeless wisdom.
So I got those kind of pieces of knowledge, throughout, growing up. So when we would take like family trips. No. I'll say this. Like, it would be times where, just like small things. We would be going to the store. He needed to go to the store for something.
Yeah.
Josh, you want to ride? Yeah, I will. Because I already know.
You finna get that. You finna get that
I'm
knowledge.
about to catch something in this conversation.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, so back to when your mom told you, back to when your mom told you. Back when you told me that your mom was pouring into you, and said that you were kind of anointed.
Mm-hmm.
To your desire to continue to go on and continue to learn was already there. Your thirst for knowledge was already there, and so you just had a thirst for knowledge, and your mom saw that in you at an early age.
Oh yeah,
and she was like, "Dang."
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I totally understand. I got to thank my mom. I got to thank my pops, my aunties, my late grandmother. They all, like I said, I got teachers everywhere in my family, and so I think that kind of, kind of inept wisdom and ability to see that in other people.
Really made a big difference.
Yeah, totally. And so pouring into me was easy or natural for my family or whatever, and now, I mean, that's just what it is. But at an early age, like I said, mom told me that I was anointed,
and you ran like that.
And I ran with it. I'm reading this book, The Four Agreements.
You reading that book?
And
yeah, that book is heavy, bro.
Yo, it's heavy.
But you know why it's so heavy? It's so simple.
It's truth is simple, guy. 1 + 1 is 2.
And in this dimension, I'm gonna say that. let me
shut up.
I mean, but I can't.
Yes, guy. In this, damn it, Kevin.
I gotta say
1 and 1 and 2.
It is.
In this dimension.
It is.
It's that simple. So I'm reading this book, The Four Agreements. The first agreement is the word. Okay.
That's why you sent me that today.
Exactly.
Because when I said I gotta.
So, in the beginning, there was the word. What I mean by that is, think about consciousness. Okay, consciousness is,
and it's nothing else beyond it.
There's nothing else beyond consciousness. Breaking consciousness down, you have language. Mm-hmm. Breaking language down, you have words.
Semantics,
nomenclature. We could go into it, but we won't. So, we all know, well, we should know. I'll tell you this. If you don't know, I'll edify you. There's power in life and death in the tongue. It says that in
that's a whole church. That's a whole church. The preacher preach a whole sermon about this almost every month on a Sunday.
Second or third Sunday.
He preaching about this.
Yeah. And this is another, little nugget of wisdom that I got at a young age, man. Like, shout out to my mama, man. There's power of life and death in the tongue. So imagine me and Kevin, we're communicating, and Kevin says to me, you know what, Josh, you're ugly as hell today. You know, you look all disheveled. You got sleep in your eye. Are you okay? Have you been drinking?
All of that.
So with that power, okay, so what that is potential power. And I'll say it like this. That's potential power.
Are you gonna go here?
I'm going here, guy. I'm not preaching, I'm just teaching. So that's potential power. Hey, what's going on? Pastor Darrell, he about to enjoy this.
Yeah, keep going.
Hey, but
that's potential power.
Yeah, that's potential power. Now, if Kevin is saying, Josh, you looking ugly today, yada yada blase, and I take all of this in, those are vibrations that are interacting with my essence.
They have. So man. So
are we?
No, because this is supposed to be the story of Josh and the story of Kevin.
And I'm going.
Hey, let's pause real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, Journey to James. Bruh, I got your stuff for your homeless food drive this weekend. I need you to come get your stuff. Like, my car is hurting right now because I got got like 200 styrofoam plates. I got like 200 drinks in the trunk.
Got like 600.
We having a homeless drive this weekend. It's a homeless drive this weekend in Little Rock.
Yeah, at the House of Art.
House of Art
from 10:30 till 1 or 2.
And so I need Chris to come get his stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like, Chris, come get your stuff, bro. But back to this. So the four agreements: being impeccable with your word.
Be impeccable with your word. The word impeccable means to be without sin or to be perfect. Just a little extra nugget. Sin. Let's talk about sin just for a quick second.
You've been reading this book for real?
I have been reading for real.
You're actually studying this book. You're not reading. You're studying this book.
Working.
The book is the four agreements.
All right. So working. The word impeccable means to be without sin, but sin isn't really, a derivative of some type of moral compass that's, a generalization of life or the world.
Make that simple, bro, because you just said a whole bunch. Okay.
Sin doesn't have to do with anything outside of yourself.
Because you make the choices.
You
got all the power.
We were taught, most of us were taught that sin is anything that you do against God.
But if you are a representation of God.
See, I like Islam because Islam says God is Allah. And I understood Allah to mean arm, leg, arm, head. So I have an arm, leg, head. So I encompass Allah, God.
Because you are.
If I am.
You're an image of God. Yeah.
If I am, any time I go against myself, I'm
going
sinning.
Against God.
Huh?
You're going against God.
Amen?
But it's so simple.
It's so simple.
So women right now, I'm telling you right now, if you want your man to keep his word. Look, I'm not good at this either, so let me say that now.
Hey, I struggle.
If you want your man to understand how to be impeccable with his word,